Hey everyone, I have my green goodness smoothie today with spinach and pineapple and spirulina and all kinds of good stuff in it. So we're going to need to get supercharged. So go ahead and lie down on your back. We're going to do a little Pilates inspired ab workout today. So always like to start and end with a couple nice deep breaths. So place your hands onto your stomach, relax your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill your belly with air, feel your hands rise up. And then a long, slow exhale. And with your exhale, really relax your shoulders, any tension that you're holding in your neck and your jaw, just let that all go. And do that again. Deep breath in. And a long, slow exhale, relaxing with the out breath. One more time, huge breath in. And a long, slow exhale. And 3 deep breaths can really make a difference. All right, let's go ahead and begin the workout. So I want your knees together, feet flat. Squeeze your inner thighs together, flatten your abdominal wall, and press your low back flat into the floor. Stretch your arms out over top of your head without letting your rib cage pop, so keep the ribs pulling in. Take a nice deep breath through your nose. Squeeze your inner thighs. As you exhale, you're gonna flex your head, neck, and shoulders up and reach through your fingertips, chin towards your chest. Let's do that again. So inhale is just a half roll up. Lengthen through your fingertips, flatten the abdominal wall, squeeze the inner thighs, and then exhale, half roll up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach, and roll down. Exhale, flex, and roll up. 1 more time. Inhale, reach over your head, lengthen through your fingertips, squeeze those inner thighs, flatten the abs, and roll halfway up. Now this time, you may need to hold underneath your thighs to get yourself all the way up to sitting. I want you to grab onto your shins and sit up as tall as you can. Pull your shoulder blades together. Feel the reach through the crown of your head, lengthening down through your tailbone. You're gonna rock behind your sitting bones, behind your tailbone. Come halfway down, right when your sacrum touches, and then we're gonna roll all the way back up. And again, if you need your shins to hold on to help you up, then feel free to do that. So rolling halfway back, let your sacrum touch down without the upper ribs touching. And then lift yourself all the way back up, sitting really tall. 1 more time. Exhale, roll halfway down, belly pulls in, low back touches, and then lifting all the way back up. Squeeze your inner thighs and sit up really tall. Take a deep breath. Now this time we're gonna roll all the way back down. We're gonna put those 2 pieces together. So you're gonna inhale, reach out over your head. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs, flatten the abdominal wall, rolling all the way up to sitting. Now this time I want you to reach over your head, lengthen through your fingertips. Feel the reach from the crown of your head to your tailbone. So pull your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze those knees together and roll all the way down. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach over your head. Exhale, peel it up. Hold on to your shins if you need to. Reach out over your head. Sit up really tall. Squeeze the inner thighs. Roll yourself slowly down. And let's do it 2 more times. So this is not easy. I want you to do the best that you can. Use your hands on your shins if you need the help. It's no big deal. It takes practice, like everything. 1 more time, roll it down. And roll it all the way up to sitting. Sit up really tall. Now, we're gonna do that exact same thing, but we're gonna do it with straight legs. So I want you to really flex through your feet, press the backs of the knees into the ground, open your chest, and feel again the reach from the crown of the head down to the tailbone. Stretch your arms out over your head, inhale. And then you're gonna flex forward, get that hamstring stretch, reaching your fingertips out beyond your toes if you can. And then stack your vertebrae 1 on top of each other, sitting up really tall. You're gonna tuck your tailbone, roll right behind the sacrum sitting bones, come all the way down. You're gonna inhale, just reach your hands to the sky, let your head rest. Exhale, flatten the abs, peel yourself all the way back up, flex through your feet, sit up really tall, reach for the sky. Exhale, reach out beyond your toes, get that hamstring stretch, and then stack your vertebrae 1 on top of each other, sitting up tall. Reach your arms out over your head. Now you're gonna keep your arms by your ears if you can as you roll yourself slowly down. Flex through your feet, keep that belly pulling in. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. 1 more time, tuck your chin to your chest, peel yourself up, flex through your feet, reach out over your head towards the sky, and then stretch and reach out beyond your toes, chin to chest, nose to knees. Good job. Go ahead and come all the way up, back up, and lie down onto your back. So we're gonna continue on with the hundreds. Now this is tough too. So I'm gonna have you bring your knees right out over your hips and your shins are parallel to the ground. You're gonna inhale, stretch your arms out over top of your head. Exhale, flex your head, neck, and shoulders up. Now we're gonna split these hundreds into groups of two sets of 50. So I want you to start to pump the arms, reach through the fingertips, make sure the chin's at the chest. Shoulder blades are up as high from the mat as you can get them. You're gonna inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, keep those shoulders blades up from the mat. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Now before you come down, okay, don't rest yet. Reach a little bit higher and then go ahead and rest down. Now just turn your head from right to left. Relax any tension that you're holding in your neck, okay? And just take a little break. So we're gonna do a second set of 50. This time you have the option to do the legs just like we did the first set, or you can straighten the legs all the way up to the ceiling or the sky and send them out at about a 45-degree angle if you want, okay? Let's do our second set. Inhale, reach out over the head. Again, feel free to do the bent knees. Exhale, flex the head, neck, and shoulders up, and you're gonna start to pump the arms again. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, shoulder blades are up as high from the mat as you can get them. Fingertips are really reaching out away from your face. You're pumping the arms as if you're kind of tapping the top of water. The chin's towards the chest, and you're breathing. And a smile wouldn't hurt. Let's do 2 more sets. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now before you finish up, you're gonna lift a little bit higher, get that good contraction, and then exhale, release down and turn your head from right to left. Relax any tension that you're holding in your neck. Okay, awesome job. So we're gonna take a little rest from this and flip onto your side. So I want you to go ahead and just come onto one side. We're gonna do a modified version of a side plank. So I want you to stack your elbow right underneath your shoulder and your knees are stacked one on top of each other. You're gonna go ahead and lift your hips up and stretch your top hand up to the sky. Now we're gonna lift and lower 10 times. So lift and lower. This is just so great for obliques. 3, get that hip as high to the sky as you can. Good, let's do 5 more. 5, great core strengthener here. 4, only doing about 10 minutes today, so hang in there, almost done. 2, and 1. And we're gonna go ahead and get a great mermaid stretch in here. So strength is awesome, right? But stretching is just as equally important. So let's go ahead and stretch out that side waist, which is feel really good. Take a deep breath and then go ahead and come up. So let's go ahead and switch. Do the same thing on the other side. Take a moment to just make sure that elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Knees are stacked. And then you can go ahead and straighten your legs and lift your hips up. Lift the top hand towards the sky. Lift and lower. 10, 9, lift out the hip up as high as you can. 7, 6, 5. I hope you're outside too. It's just such a great opportunity to take a little break and get some fresh air while we're doing our little core workout. Last 2 and last 1. Awesome job. Go ahead and bend those knees for mermaid stretch. Sitting up, go ahead and stretch to the side. Get all of that space to the side of your rib cage. Take a nice deep breath and then go ahead and come all the way up. So we're gonna flip the legs to the side again and lie down onto your back. So go ahead and roll your spine all the way down. And we're just gonna finish up with 1 more exercise before we complete our workout here. Okay, so hands behind the head. This is just one of my favorites. It's old school, but it really recruits the abs. Take a deep breath. And we're just gonna do a bicycle. So elbow to opposite knee, but I want you to really think about reaching through your shoulder to your opposite knee. And we're gonna hold it because that's where you really get the best contraction. Okay, 1 more breath, hold it. Nice job, and switch. So think of your shoulder to your opposite knee and switch. Now go ahead and just keep alternating right and left. We're gonna do about 20 of these all together. And I've been accused to be riding a beach cruiser with my bicycle, but you know what, that's okay with me because the slower you go, the more muscle fiber you recruit, And so it's really important that you slow down. It doesn't matter if you do 100 of these. That's not important. I'd rather you do 10 or 20 and do them really slow and really recruit that muscle fiber to activate all of the muscles. And you should be feeling it, right? I know I am. I hope you are. So let's do 8 more. 8, and again, really think about the shoulder to the opposite hip and knee. Nice job, you guys. Reach through the toes at the same time. 4, 3, and this is your last one. Excellent job. Let's finish up with a little stretch for our abs, because again, it's always just good to maintain flexibility as well as strength. So hands underneath the shoulders, press yourself up into a little cobra pose. Look over one shoulder, twist the spine a little bit, and then look over the other shoulder and twist. And then come all the way down. Let's rest in child's pose. Hips back onto heels, forehead onto the mat, and let's finish with our 3 deep breaths. So forehead down, fingertips forward, 3 breaths in and out through the nose. So inhale and exhale. Set an intention for your day as you breathe and come into stillness. And then you can go ahead and come all the way up to sitting. Just cross your legs. Sit up as tall as you can. Keep the ribs pulled in and the belly drawing gently back towards your spine. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Take a deep breath in, reach for the sky, grab in that positive energy and bring it back to your heart center space. Have an awesome day. Namaste.